Hello, good morning. Good morning. It's 11:14. In this one I'm going to talk about love spells because love spells is such a problem. It's such a problem. People think that it's normal, that it's okay, and that it's all right to do. No, it's not all right to do. It is black magic. It is black magic. And I know love spells because that's what was done. That's what was done to me because at the time I was married. I was married. I was a young mother in my 20s, and someone did a love spell on the ex, the husband, right? They did a love spell on him, and then I had my son and I had my daughter already, and he left. He left me to be with someone else, and then he's like, "Oh, she don't have nobody. Oh, she's having the baby." But I'm like, "What about me? I have two." And and he left anyway. He left from one day to the next. He was just gone. We don't speak. We're not friends, and it's magic because there was no fighting, there was no arguing. I'm not begging no man to be with me. You fucking crazy. So then it's like he left from one day to the next. It's like if he left, it's because he always had somewhere to go. It's like I didn't really care, and it was like I was already tired of the relationship anyway, so I didn't want to be with him. I was already plotting of when I'm gonna leave, and so it was like he left on his own, and it was like, you know what, it's fine. And I filed for my divorce, and he fought me for everything. It took 4 years to be divorced from the ex husband. That's the only ex I have. It's the ex husband, and all he ever did was more black magic. Everything that I did, he wanted to take everything from me. So then it's like I've experienced this in the past. Love spells. It'll make you do things that you don't want to do. It'll make you leave people you don't want to leave. Like he left, but he didn't want to leave, because he dragged out the divorce so long. Like if you didn't he didn't want the divorce. He didn't want to be divorced. But it was like I wanted the divorce. Like I didn't want to be with them because then you with somebody else, and then she's doing all this evil shit to me, and then you still stay with her. So fucking stay with her. That was that. The love spell, it eats your mind. You don't love the person, but you stay with the person. You don't know why you stay with the person because you hate the person. You don't like them, but you fucking stay. It's like, and then it's happened to me in the past. And then I see people, they go through it too. They go through it. People do love spells on them. That's how they get a person because they did a love spell. It's no fucking way this man would ever be with you. You had to have done something. And then you trap him with a baby and the baby's not even his. That's crazy. But and then that's what made him leave because of the baby. Oh, I gotta take care of her and the baby. So leave. Just leave. It's fine. I could take care of myself. I'll take care of the two kids myself. And that's what it was. And I've been a single mother ever since, raising my two children by myself, getting child support. But then he doesn't even pay that. So it's like over 70,000. He doesn't pay the child support. He doesn't take care of the kids. He doesn't visit the kids. There's no shared holidays, and there's nothing. Like he's just not a part of my life. But that is a love spell. Love spells. And he's always doing love spells to try to get me back. But I was already sick and tired of his shit. It was like, no, thank you. I'm good. And whatever. But and then I've never been married again. I've never, because he's always doing shit. And it's just like, oh my God. And this is the ex husband, a Spanish man. Then I meet different people, and then they do the same kind of things. They're doing love spells, they're doing sex magic, they're doing all this shit. And then it's like, they think that I don't know. That's the whole thing. They think that I don't know, or that I'm clueless, or that I'm oblivious, or that I don't know, or that I'm too stupid, or because I'm nice. Yo, I'm fucking nice because I'm nice. That's just how I am. I don't have to be an asshole all the time. But I'm an asshole. But I'm not an asshole. If I like you, I'm not an asshole. But I'm an asshole. Whatever. Love spells. People do love spells on people that they want to be with. You want to be with a person. So you'll do a love spell on the person. So the person will like you. So the person will be around you. So the person won't leave you. That's why they do love spells, because they don't want the person to leave. But once the person wakes up from the spell, they are going to leave. They are going to be mad. They are not going to love you. They are going to hate you. They're going to despise you. And it's going to be like, you ruined my fucking life. Like, this woman ruined his life because he missed everything. My daughter's 21. They'll be 22. My son is 20. He'll be 20, 21. He missed their whole life. Like, he wasn't a part of it, but it was the love spell. Then now he calls and he's like, it's a love spell. She's been doing magic on me. She's been doing shit to me. And I'm like, well, it's not my problem that you wasn't strong enough to figure this shit out earlier. Like, how are you going to come at me 20 years later and talk about some other shit, and you made my life a living hell because I wasn't with you? It's like, yo, I'm fucking good. Like, no, no, you can't come back over here. But that's love spells. And then when you wake up from the spell, you are going to be upset. That's a love spell. People do love spells because they want you to like them. They want you to be with them. They want you to stay with them. So they'll do a love spell on you. You'll defend the person. You'll put them on top of everything. You forget God and everybody because you believe you're so in love with the person that did the spell on you, and you forgot God. You forgot, like, there is a God. God is real, and God would never. I think in the Bible. Is it in the Bible? I don't never read the Bible, but I've heard people say, like, you're not supposed to put any man above God. Like, you're not supposed to put any human being above God, because they're always going to disappoint you. They're always going to do something to deceive you. They're going to trick you. They're going to betray you in the worst way. Why? Because you put them above God. Like, you're supposed to go to God for everything, every little thing. And then when they sway you and make you, oh, believe me, I would never do this and I would never do that, and you believe them and you don't believe God, like, God is going to tell you what the fuck is going on. But you want to believe the one that's doing all this shit to you, and you forgot God. And it's like, oh my God. Black magic. Love spells are black magic. It is a curse. It will curse you to be alone forever. You'll be alone forever. The person that you love or you're trying to get to love you is going to hate you. Then you did this spell to get this person to love you. You're going to be obsessed with the person. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be obsessed with the person. They do magic to get you to want to sleep with them. And you'll get the urges, like, you want to fuck around. But it's because they doing shit. Like, I'm celibate. Like, what? And it was this guy. He was so ugly. He did a love spell. And he was so ugly. He's skinny. Skinny. He looked like a double zero. The size is like a double zero. Skinny. And I'm all plump and, like, like, what the fuck are you doing with the little what are you doing with that? And I'm like, it was a love spell. And then it's like you getting urges. It's like, why am I feeling like this? But they're doing sex magic. That's what it is. And then it's just crazy. And then you'll be talking to the person and you won't even know why the fuck you even spoke to this person. Like, he had no teeth and he's skinny. I'm like, oh, why would I look that way? But people do spells. They'll do spells on you, and it'll eat your mind. It's like, when you don't know what the hell is going on, you don't know how to protect yourself. People are gonna do black magic on you because they think that you don't know. And a lot of people don't know magic. They don't know. But this shit is real. Like, people really do this shit to you, and then you'll be like, oh, I love them. Oh, they would never do anything to me. And oh my God, they're the best person in the whole world. Like, what? Like, this bitch done did a love spell on you. That's the only fucking way you're gonna be talking like this. Because there's no way you would be talking like, there's no fucking way you would ever put a woman so high, because God is the highest of everything. It's like, why would you believe in another human so much? You humans are the worst people to put your faith in because they are going to betray you. They are going to lie to you. They are going to deceive you. They are going to trick you. They're going to have you looking all the way stupid because you want to sit there and you want to put your faith in a human. A human. Humans. Humans are human, and they're gonna lie. They always lie. And love spells. That's what people do when they want you. They want you around. They want you to be there. They don't want you to leave them. They'll do a love spell. They'll do a love spell on you so that you stay with them and you put them on top and you think that they're the best, and they would never. Oh my God, no, they would never do that. And they're the ones doing all the black magic on you, having you going crazy, you tired, you going through all this shit, and it's because of the one you're with. Because of the one you with, and you put them on top of everything. And it's like, wow, like when someone is under black magic, you can't be with them. You have to leave them alone. Leave them alone and just pray for them. Pray that they wake up. That's all you can do is pray that they wake up. Like, I hope you wake up from this shit because your mind is gone. It's completely fucking gone because I'm like, oh my God. It could be people around you. They're tricking you, they're deceiving you, they're doing love spells on you so that you don't see the shit they doing. You don't see how they're manipulating situations, how you don't see this shit, and you around it all the time. They're doing love spells on you. They doing love spells on you so that you don't see what the fuck is going on. You believe them and you don't believe God. You're not gonna put God first. You're not gonna talk to God. You're not going to ask God. If you're unsure of something, you talk to God. You don't ever go to a human being and be like, "Oh, no, they are going to lie to you." That's the whole thing. It's in the Bible. It's in scripture. It is somewhere because we are not supposed to believe in other human beings. You're never supposed to put your faith in another human being because they are going to lie to you. They're going to deceive you. They're going to betray you. They are going to disappoint you. And you're never supposed to put your faith in another human being. I put my faith in God. I don't have a religion, but I believe in God. God talks to me. God tells me what the hell to do, and I have to listen to what God is telling me to do. I'm not going to put my faith in another person, and that person has no faith in me anyway. I'm going to put my faith in God, and I'm going to go with God. God said, "Oh, you." God is like, like, this is going on. All this shit is going on. And he's telling me that this is going on. And then I go and I tell you what the hell is going on. Like, all this stuff is happening. And then you're defending the one doing all the work, all the negative work against you. You're defending them. So you don't see them because you put them up here. They did a love spell. They did a love spell. That's what they did. They did a fucking love spell on you. And you don't see it for what it is. And all I can do is pray that they wake up. They wake up from the spell, that they take care of themselves. They need cleansings. Cleansings will help because you're never supposed to put your faith in a human. Never. We are supposed to talk to God. Like, if you have a question, you have a concern, you have something you're not sure about, talk to God. You don't ask another human what you think I should do. That human is going to lie. They're going to lie to you. They are going to lie to you. They're going to manipulate you. They're going to make you do whatever they want you to do. And then you don't ask God ever. Like, you never talk to God. Like, how can you not talk to God and you're a spiritual person or religious person? It's like, I don't understand. So I gotta go. I gotta go. My mission is to, it's just to bring awareness. I talk about black magic, I talk about all these things. It's just to bring awareness to you. People do love spells. They do love spells because they want you to agree with them. They want you to go with them. They want you to follow them. They want you to do whatever they want you to do. So they'll do a love spell on you just because they want you to agree with them. Just because they want you to do whatever the fuck they want you to do. And you don't want to do it, but you don't want to do it with your own mind. So they'll do a fucking love spell to take your mind, to take over your mind. And then you'll do whatever they want you to do. That's what a love spell is for. Love spells are black magic. You're not supposed to do things to take a person's free will away. You're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to want to do things for you freely. A person is supposed to love you because they love you freely. Like, you don't force a situation. When somebody doesn't love you, then they don't love you, and you could leave them alone. Like, they don't fucking love you. They don't want to be with you, but you're doing all this shit to trap someone. That's what it is. It's to trap a person. And that happened to me because I was married years ago. My kids are 21 and she'll be 22, my oldest. And someone did a love spell to the ex-husband because he's an idiot. His vibration is low. And he always called me a witch because I was always cleansing. I was cleansing in my 20s, but I wasn't aware of the black magic. The love spells, I knew it was a love spell, but it's like when someone is under a spell, you can't do anything. You just got to leave them alone, pray for them, and hope they wake up. I hope they wake up from this shit because it's really nothing you can do. They can cleanse themselves, they can protect themselves, but not everyone is going to believe what you're saying. Not everyone is going to protect themselves, take salt baths, do cleansings. They're not going to do it because they think they don't believe that the person would be hurting them. And I'm like, oh my God, you cannot put people above God. They will always disappoint you. Live with love, live with love, stay positive, vibe high. I don't hate anyone. I'm just like, oh my God, like it happens. It always fucking happens when someone wants to sway your mind, when they want you to agree with them, they want you to do whatever it is that they want and you don't agree. They're gonna do a love spell on you to make you agree with them. You could be in a situation, in a relationship, and then you want to leave that situation, a relationship. Oh, they'll do a love spell so you don't fucking leave. These bitches, these fucking people. It's like, and then they will never tell you what they're doing. They're going to deny, 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 deny. Pray you wake up. I pray this. I just pray they wake up. Like, it took 20 years for this ex-husband to wake up from the spell. Now he's like, oh, she's doing this to me. She's doing that to me. She's doing all this stuff to me. But I'm like, it's been 20 years. You're doing it with her. Like, you can't be that naive or that dumb. It's like, if someone is doing work on you, negative work, and you know that they're doing the work on you, right? It's been 20 years of negative work. You must have been doing it with her the whole time. So now you're at odds with each other. So now you want to rat out the person that you're with, but you was doing the work with her the whole time. The whole time. It's like I don't deal with people that do black magic. Love spells are black magic. Love spells forces you to do things you don't want to do. It forces you to be with people you don't want to be with. Sex, all that. It's magic. It's not real. It's not real. It's just not real. And you just leave them alone and pray for them. Like, don't sit there and do anything. Like, cleanse yourself, stay positive, vibe high, and just pray for them. Pray that they wake up. They wake up from the spell. Always lead with love. Bye.